Hello friends, welcome to the channel Way to Treasure, and today's topic is swing trading. So using a swing trading, how you can earn more returns than your expectation. So let's deep dive into the topic. So before that, like if you like the content, please like, and if you feel that this content is can be useful for your friends or family, please share, and to get a notification, subscribe and ring the bell icon. And also please leave the comment. So let's go into the topic, swing trading. So, I mean, why we use this is basically the definition in Investopedia on swing trading. So, generally, why we use a swing trading? So, as I said earlier, we use swing trading to earn more returns than the expected returns. So in this, it is saying that the swing trading can be is done to earn short-term profits, okay, and to trade in the direction of the market, and this can be traded using the technical analysis, and fundamental analysis will be add-on for this swing trading. Basically, by using technical analysis and fundamental analysis, we'll find which share can be used for swing trading, and then we can trade on that particular share. So as this is already available on the internet, like I don't waste so much time in this. So swing trading can be done both on equity and derivative market. That is very clear. And here the goal is to capture the potential moves in the stock market in a particular stock. So I don't say that there are only benefits. There are also some flaws in this swing trading. So this may, I mean, by doing swing trading, we may miss long-term trends, and after the reversal may result in losses. So that means like if market do a magical moves like gap up and gap down, there is a chance of losing a particular amount of a particular amount, but having a stop loss can bring us out from that situation. So I want to explain this with an example. So let's take an example. We have a share called X. For example, let's take this as a chart. Like this is just an identical chart. Like we are not taking any example of any stock that is from current listing companies. So this is generally if you take a chart of a stock. So for example, let's think like the market has started in Jan somewhere around at 800. It fell to 700 and went to 900 and came back to 800 and then fall to 500 and started making moves on a monthly basis. So generally, if you invest 1 lakh rupees here, so that means like around 800. At the end of the year, it reached 900, and you'll get a returns of somewhere around 100 rupees. That is like 12.5%. So basically, this is 12.5% per year, right? So you got a profit of 100 rupees. So returns is 12.5%. So that means 1 lakh could have become 12.5 lakhs, right? So 12.5 is a fancy return, that I agree. But what if you use swing trading and you have timed the market very well? How much could have earned? So basically that means like uh, I mean investing somewhere around 50,000 of 1 lakh here and then here, then selling all the quantity here, and then buying back there here, selling here, buying here, selling at this price, buying again at this price, and selling at this, and you are now here, basically December 21. Okay, so let's see like how much you could have earned. So as you know, right, like at 50K, if it is 800, like you'll get somewhere around 62 stocks. For another 50K, you'll get around 71 stocks, which sums up to 133. So if you sell at 900, so that may become 900, and if you buy back again here at 500, you'll get somewhere around 239 stocks. And after selling at 600, and if you buy back here, you'll get somewhere around 286 stocks. And if you start doing the same thing, like finally you reach to 344 stocks. So say, guys, see here, we are not doing anything. We are just buying at a better price and selling at a top price. So that is where, I mean, we are not increasing this initial 1 lakh capital here, but still, as we are capturing the profit here and we are not in the market at this phase, this 239 number of stocks is increasing to 286 and then to 344. So similar way, now at the end of the year, 344 stocks into 900 rupees will be like 3.09 lakhs. So now what happened? 1 lakh has become 3.09 lakhs. That means like two times. That means like around 200% returns. So this is how a swing trading can be done. So you can always say like okay, so this is a hypothetical example, but how can you say that like how can we time the market? Say for example, like uh, with experience and with the calculations, like definitely you can time the market, but just think like you have timed the market only half the time. So then what it will become, like 1 lakh will definitely become at least 2 lakhs, right? Or at least like 1.5 lakh, right? So that means here you have got like 50% of returns, and here you would have got 100% returns. So still this is a big number than 12.5%, right? So what I'm trying to understand, like if you learn how to do swing trading, like you can get these fancy returns. So now let's dive into reality. So in swing trading, like we can earn in multiple ways, but these three are the famous ways that is working for us. So it is sectorial shift, breakout trading, and support and resistance trading. So first let's discuss about sectorial shift. Sectorial shift is I mean moving from one sector, moving the liquidity from one sector to the other sector. It can happen in maybe like because of some news, because of some government changes that are government are planning to bring, or maybe from some news that is happening in outside India, or maybe inside our country. So because of that, there are some chances of having some sectorial shift, and the sectorial shift may also happen. I mean, this will can be decided by some big investors like FIIs and DIIs. DIIs, basically FIIs are foreign institutional investors, and DIIs are domestic institutional investors. So when these big investors start booking some profit, then I mean start booking some profit in one sector, then they'll move it to the other sector. So what the example of those sectors are, like auto sector, FMCG, banks, IT, and pharma. And we also have metals. Like there are several other types of categories like power sectors and all, but these are the main categories. So whenever the big investors book profit in auto, they may invest in FMCG, and if they book profit in FMCG, they may invest the same amount in banks. So like that, like the sectorial shift happens now and there. So if you can time that sectorial shift, like you can earn so much money. I'll show you an example later in this video. and breakout and support and resistance. So these two are technicals. So these can be captured only by technical analysis. So I'll show you how a breakout or support or resistance trading can be done. So let's take an example of for in this case, like we are taking Nazara Technologies as sorry, as an example. So basically, Nazara Technologies entered into the market in April 2021. Everyone knows that. So it traded around, it opened around somewhere around 1988, and then it reached in just one day, it reached 1453, and then from there, like it just moved up and down, and it tried to touch 1453 a couple of times, one in the April itself and the other in June. So basically this is considered as support. So whenever the price is reaching 1453, then the buyers are coming in and they are pushing it. Okay, and if you see, 1988 acted as a solid resistance, 1988 levels, and once it reached 1988, it again came back. But this time we thought that it may reach 1453, but I think it reached somewhere around 1550, around 1600, sorry, 1550, and then it started moving back. So when you draw these two lines, so these two are support and resistance lines. Okay, so this is called support trading. So you buy at 1453 and you sell at 1988, and then you buy when it comes somewhere near to 1453. But if you see here, somewhere in mid of September, it clearly broke out of these levels, broke out from this support and resistance level, and then it started moving like anything, like a rocket. So in less than a month, it moved somewhere around nine from 1988 to 3200. So this is called a breakout trading. So, I mean, no need of having only these two types of tradings. Like if you go into the technical analysis, you have multiple types of tradings, multiple types of technical indicators that may indicate you saying like this is where you have to buy and this is where you have to sell. So, I mean, everything is our mental understanding, or it's our understanding. So, depending on that, like we'll trade. If you are getting some losses even after doing a trade, like we have to accept. If it is a profit, you have to accept. But once you start understanding what's happening in the market, then definitely you'll get some profits. So now let's understand about sectorial shift. How to trade in sectorial shift. So let's open an Excel. So actually this is the chart that I have captured a sectorial shift that happens in the past. So basically it started somewhere around 23rd March 2020 when the global pandemic happened. So and then the market came skyrocket. I mean came down like a pack of cards. And then from there on, from 23rd of March, the market has reversed, and then how the sectorial shift happened. I mean, these are the sectorial sectors that are where the sectorial shift happened from a particular day to a particular date. So, I mean, I can show you. I mean, how this has happened. So basically, have let me open the sectors. So these are all the sectors that I have in my chat. So for example, the first, if you see, from 23rd of March till 2020 to 21st of September, the I mean, Reliance is something that has led the market. I mean, whoever are in the market, like everyone know that Reliance has banged on during that time. So basically, if you see it on a weekly basis, so in March, the price was around 876. from here the market moved till 2300 by the end of September, somewhere in September. So if you see here, from September 2020 till almost August, somewhere around 350 days, the price hasn't touched 2300. So that means, like, if you have invested some amount at in Reliance, your amount is a dead investment for somewhere around 350 days. So here in swing trading, what we try to explain is, so in these 350 days, if you would have invested the amount that you invested in this stock into other scripts, then you would have got a better returns. So let's see how it is. So as per our calculation, as per our back testing, so these are the sectors that were in boom in the particular period of time. So once Reliance is done, then Bank Nifty, from Bank Nifty it moved to metals, and then to pharma, and then to IT. So let's see how, for example, if you have invested 1 lakh rupees, 1 lakh rupees here, from maybe, like as I said, like we cannot time the market. For example, let's think like we bought at 916 and we sold at 2300. So at 916 for 1 lakh, you got somewhere around 109 shares, and the profit around itself, like from as the stock moved from 916 to 2300, the profit became 1 lakh 50,000. So the total amount now is 2 lakh 50,000 and 856. And as I said here, so from Reliance, the sector shift to Bank Nifty. You can find like what are the banks that comes into Bank Nifty, and I picked top three banks of Bank Nifty, and I captured the price, from September. So from September till Feb of 16th. So 1000 rupees of HDFC has moved from 1000 to 1600. So similarly, like Kotak and SBI has been changed, and the final amount has become 4 lakh 35,000. So now we have invested 2 lakh 50,000 equally in these shares. We got a return of around 74%. Within the span of September to Feb is around October, November, December, Jan, and Feb, around 5 months. So in 5 months, I have got somewhere around 74%. Similar way, I have, and then I moved this amount to metal, and then to pharma, and then to IT. So by the end of August, by the end of 30th August, so basically that is the time where our investment has been dead, right? So in during that time, my 2,50,000 and 856 has become 7,23,000. So now in space of 109 shares, I could have got somewhere around 300 shares of Reliance. So this is the beauty of having a swing trading. So so with the knowledge, like, I mean, you, you should not keep your money dead. So, like, if you, this is not a rocket science, like where you can't learn about this. This is very simple. So, to make this understand, we have started a Telegram channel. So, the Telegram channel is Money Multiplier. So, you can join this channel. I'll provide the link in the below description. So, where you can join, and we can you can see our our swing trading options that we are providing. I mean, we will not force you to join in this, or uh, to trade in our trading, because like we are not legal, we are not registered by SEBI, so we are not forcing you, but just to gain some knowledge, join in the Telegram channel, and you can share your feedback in the comments. So thank you guys. Thanks for bearing us, or thanks for hearing us. And if you really like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you. Jai Hind.